The area of a circle is 24.64 square meters. What is its circumference? Well, the formula for calculating the circumference of a circle is equals to 2 pi r. And what is the formula for calculating the area of a circle? That's pi r square, right? So area is 24.64 is equals to, what is the value of pi? It is 22 by 7 times r square. So r square is equals to 24.64 divided by 22 times 7. Solving this, you will get the value as 7.84. R square is equals to 7.84. Taking the under root on both the sides, you get r is equals to, if you calculate the under root of 7.84, it will come out as 2.8. Now that you know the radius of the circle, you can calculate its circumference. So circumference is equals to 2 into pi is 22 by 7 times r is 2.8, right? Now 7 times 0.4 is equal to 2.8. So you have 0.4 times 2, that's 0.8 times 22. So this is 17.6 meters. So that's the circumference. So option C is the correct answer. A cow is tethered in the middle of a field with a 14 feet long rope. If the cow grazes 100 square feet per day, then approximately what time will be taken by the cow to graze the whole field? Well, the cow will graze a circular area, and the radius of that circular area will be the length of the rope, and that's 14 feet. Now let us calculate the area of this circle. So area is equals to pi r square. So pi is 22 by 7 times r is 14. So 14 times 14. 7 times 2 is 14. 22 times 2 is 44 times 14. And that is equal to 616 square feet. Now this is the area, the total area grazed by the cow. Now we have been given that the cow grazes 100 square feet per day, and we have been asked how many days will be required to completely graze this total area of 616 square feet. So the number of days required will be equals to the total area divided by the area grazed in one day. So 616 by 100, and that's equals to 6.16. So approximately it is equals to 6 days, right? So the time taken to graze is 6 days. Option B. The difference between the circumference and the radius of a circle is 37 centimeters. What is the area of this circle? Well, we have been given the difference between the circumference and the radius, and that's 37. Well, what is the formula for circumference? That is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r minus r on the left hand side we have, and on the right hand side we have 37, right? So if I take r common, I get 2 pi minus 1, okay, is equals to 37, and that is r into 2 pi is 2 into 22 by 7, that's 44 by 7 minus 1 is equals to 37. So r times 44 minus 7 by 7. So 44 minus 7 is 37 by 7 is equals to 37. So this gets cancelled out. R is equals to 7. Now we found out the radius. We have to find out the area. So area is equals to pi r square. That's 22 by 7 times 7 times 7. This gets cancelled out. We have 22 times 7, and that is equals to 154, and the unit is centimeter square. So option C is the correct answer. A circular wire of radius 42 centimeters is bent in the form of a rectangle whose sides are in the ratio of 6:5. What is the smaller side of the rectangle? So there is a circle and there is a rectangle. and we have been given the ratio of the sides of this rectangle, that's 6:5. So I can write it as 6x and 5x, x being the constant. Now we have been given the radius of the circular wire, that's 42 centimeters. Now it is said that this circular wire is bent in the form of rectangle. That means the perimeter of the circle will be equal to the perimeter of the rectangle. In other words, the circumference of the circle is equals to the perimeter of the rectangle. So C is equals to P. What is the formula to calculate the circumference of a circle? That's 2 pi r. It is equals to perimeter is 2 times L plus P. So 2 times 6x plus 5x. Okay, so we have 2 into 22 by 7 times radius is 42 is equals to 2 into 5x plus 6x, that's 11x. This 2 and this 2 gets cancelled out. 7 times 6 is 42. So you have 22 times 6 is equals to 11x. Now this 11 comes to the left, so we have x here and 11 here. 11 times 2 is 22. Therefore x is equals to 6 times 2, that is 12. So the value of x is 12. What has been asked? What is the smaller side of the rectangle? And that is 5x. So it will be equals to 5 times 12, and that's 60 centimeter. So option D is the correct answer. If the ratio of the areas of two circles is 4:9, then what is the ratio of their circumferences? Well, the ratio of the circumferences will be C1 by C2, and that will be equals to 2 pi R1 upon 2 pi R2, right? So these 2 pi's and 2 pi's gets cancelled out. We have the ratio of the circumferences as R1 by R2. Okay, now let us find out what is R1 by R2. Well, to find that out, we have been given the ratio of the areas. So A1 by A2 is given as 4 by 9. Well, what is A1 by A2? Well, it is pi R1 square divided by pi R2 square, and that's 4 by 9. Pi and pi gets cancelled out. You have R1 square by R2 square. It is equals to 4 by 9. Now taking the under root in both the sides of equal to, you get this. So if you solve this, you'll get R1 by R2, and that's root 4 is 2, root 9 is 3. So put this here. So you get the ratio of the circumferences as 2 by 3. So option A is the correct answer.